today, just talking to you about horse chats and International Horse College. Today we're going to talk about building confidence when you're riding in open areas, and it might be yourself who's a bit worried about riding in open areas, or you might be an instructor and you've got some students that are a bit worried about riding in open areas. Now some people love to just go out trail riding in open areas and riding in areas like you see behind me here. But some people are a bit tentative about it. You know, they might be walking, trotting, cantering in the arena, in a restricted area, but really don't want to go riding in that open area. And today I've got 3 tips for you about riding in open areas and things that you should do and shouldn't do. So a little bit in preparation. The first thing is you shouldn't really have horses in the open area that you're going to ride in. If you think about just being focus, you know, you're trying to focus yourself and then someone comes along and they ask you a question and they interrupt and they start yelling and playing and distracting and everything else, it becomes quite hard to focus. So it's the same thing with your horse. If you've got other horses in the same open area, it's hard for them to focus because they're thinking about playing with the other horses and is the other horse going to kick me or bite me or chase me or whatever. So get rid of the other horses or find a nice safe place that you can ride in that doesn't have any other horses in it. Once you've found that nice safe place with no other horses in the open area, the next thing to do would be to just think about the exercises that you use in the arena, and they're the exercises that you feel safe with. So you might find just riding on a 20-metre circle or something might be fine. So you ride on a 20-metre circle, you ask for the bend, you might ask for the horse to step away a little bit, and just keep the pace at the walk. Just change it around, few different exercises, change the bend and flexion, push the horse away one way, push the horse away the other way, change rein within the circle. Just simple little exercises at the walk before you even do anything else. And you're still riding on a 20-metre circle in the open area right near the gate, right where you came in. Put yourself into a bit of a corner so the horse has got 2 walls, and then you're just riding the same exercises that you would be riding within the arena. Once you've got those exercises sorted, you might, instead of changing rein within the circle, change rein out of the circle. So you're on a circle to the left, and instead of changing that small circle to the right, just change out of the circle. Then when you start to do the trot, you could do a couple of steps in trot. You could just go right, a couple of steps leg heel, we'll just do a little bit of trot here, and then we'll return to the walk. Make sure you've got your walk, make sure you've got your halt established, and just make sure your transitions, your upwards transitions are usually okay, but your downwards transitions might be a little bit hard. So focus on those downwards transitions. So you're doing a little bit of up, a little bit of down, few steps, and then you can go on and say, right, I'll make my area a little bit bigger now. So you might change rein within the circle, and you might just find, don't go any bigger first of all than what you might do in a 20 by 60 arena. You know, put in a couple of serpentines and a few different areas within the arena, a few different exercises that you would normally do within the arena. And then gradually you're starting to build a bigger and bigger space. Instead of a 20-metre circle, you might go on to a 30-metre circle. A 40-metre circle. And then when you do go into canter, maybe return to your 20-metre circle again, do the same things, just put in a couple of steps and then go on or a couple of strides in the canter, and then ask for your trot, and then ask for your walk, and then ask for your halt. Then start your walk exercises again, start your trot exercises again, maybe ask for a few strides canter the other way, and then trot again. And the other thing is too, when you're asking for your few strides canter, ask them towards the gate. Don't ask them towards the open area. Ask them towards the gate, and then do your downwards transition, then come around again. And you might say ask for 2 or 3 strides. Next time you might ask for 4 or 5 strides. Next time you might go for a little bit longer until you're happy and comfortable with the horse just cantering around on that 20-metre circle. You could start to build it out a little bit. Build it out, go the other way, change rein, and just even probably first within the trot, lengthen and shorten the trot. Make sure your downwards transitions are okay all the time, and make sure your halt's okay all the time. Sometimes the horse might not want to halt in the open area, but you can still do your downwards transitions. You can still keep focusing and making sure that you've got their attention. Even if you've got to start off and stay in walk for a bit, there's lots of exercises that you can do in the walk, just pushing them away, changing the bend and flexion, just keeping their attention. So the first tip was to get the horses out, make sure you've got a safe area to ride in. The second tip was to build on that small area and do the exercises that you would do in the arena, and then gradually build them out into something that you're comfortable with. And the third tip is, if you're out riding in the bigger area and all of a sudden you don't feel comfortable, then return to your smaller area again and start off, get somewhere where you're comfortable before you build up again. Hopefully those 3 tips have helped you be able to go riding today, riding in a nice big open area like the one behind me, and get rid of the horses. Make sure you start off in a small area and don't be worried about coming back to the smaller area before you build up to that bigger area. This is Glenys Cox signing out from Horse Chats. So if you'd like to listen to a podcast, listening to experts with industry experts, lots of industry experts, go to horsechats.com, search for your area of interest, and I'm sure you'll find someone. If you don't, or you'd like someone to, you think that we should be interviewing someone else or chatting with someone else, then let me know. Let me know. And sorry, that was a little bit close to my face there. I'm sort of getting a little bit closer because I'm trying to read a few messages. If you have sent me a message, I haven't got my glasses on, I will definitely return to those messages and answer them a little bit later. And also remember about International Horse College. We've got government accredited courses within the international horse industry. If you're interested in looking at them, go to internationalhorsecollege.com and contact me there. Contact me there about another subject you'd like to see me do a live in. And we'll be talking to you soon. Signing out now.